Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm here to do a brand new series that technically came out from 2 weeks ago during the time I was at Anime Expo. And I know manga readers have been very excited when they heard this news. I'm very much new to the series, so I don't know nothing other than it's horror. There is thriller. I wouldn't even say it's necessarily a love story, but it is also a coming of age queer story. So there are going to be a lot of LGBTQTA plus themes in the series. Okay. And I'm just here for a fun time and then covering the mystery and the horrors and the terrors there is. Okay, and I'm talking about the summer Hikaru died. And we'll just have to give thanks to Sarah00328 for recommending this series. So far now it's already 2 episodes is out, so I am behind, but I will catch up because I'm not too far behind that I can't catch up that quickly. But I will be dropping the first episode today, as well as and I'll make the schedule, but just to let you guys have a heads up, I will drop the second and third on Sunday. So today's Friday, so on this Sunday, as well as another series as well. I'm still debating on what other series I'm going to be doing for Sunday other than this one. But again, I'm going into this is the only series so far on the channel that I didn't read or anything, so I have no understanding of it. Okay, I'm going to this fresh, brand new. So without further ado, let's get into The Summer Hikaru Died, episode 1. Oh, 2020. Okay, 4 years ago. Okay. They're searching for him. Yeah. Well, the series is called for what it's called for a reason. Who's Unki's summer? Oh, okay. So he didn't realize for several months that Hikaru was gone. Oh no. You mean to tell me for 6 months you didn't know? His eyes don't look right. Okay, so he knew something was off. Okay, okay. He knew. Um, I'm wondering if I wonder because the way he's speaking was trying to be like Hikaru. He took Hikaru's memory. It took Hikaru's memories. Okay, okay. I'm gonna start piecing things together. Watch. What plans do you had at that time? Like imagine losing the person that you care about the most, and they came back and it's not them no more, bro. I would have cracked. I would have tweaked. I would have tweaked out so badly. Like it's understandable because it's something. It's a freak of nature impersonating the person you once knew. Like I know he's. Who are you? He can't read. What are you looking for? Oh no. Hold on, you using a hamster? What? Why he kind of low key look like the dude from Durara? What's his name? He really do look like that. Well, what's his name from Durara? Only he got like a little beard going on. Uh, my guy, you affected too. Okay, so he definitely knows the memories of Hikaru. Okay, okay. So I was right. Like I feel like Yoshiki is like pretending, like he has to pretend so that his mind doesn't break. Cause you know that's not his Hikaru no more. Like, oh, that has to be such a jarring experience, man. Like that has you went go searching for him one day, he gone missing for several months, then come back up. think everything is okay. No, 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 no. What's on his tongue? My boy is going through a whole. Yeah, because it's just like he's going by the memories. Exactly, it's different. Memories and experience is totally different. Oh, cat, look at his Kintama, bro. Watch the cat go hiss. Watch it. Oh, watch the cat go hiss it. Yep, I told you. It knows you not right. You ain't right. I'm sorry, but if it was me, then again, I couldn't take out. I know she's surprised. She's like, where'd that boy come from? I thought he was dead. He shouldn't be alive. If he eats that dragonfly, I swear to everything, bro. If he eats that thing. Boy, I'm trying to figure out. I'm having essential crisis, so you can't even read the room, bro. Like, nah. Hey, yo. Lady. Oh, she could tell something is off, but Jesus. You look more freakier than the actual creature beside Yoshiki. I'm sorry. I ain't the real Hikaru. Mm. Dang. Like a parasite. So, what led to Hikaru's death? Like, damn. Okay. It's just painful. Okay, so you have a sister that's a shut-in, and there's something coming to your house. Oh no, it's coming to the lady's house. What the? The freak? Hey yo, if something pops out, bro, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, because I swear to everything. Oh, I get spooked easily, bro. So old Granny is gone now. It took a. Oh no. You're next. Nonuki. What? Ritual. Okay. Hmm. This feels like Higurashi. Straight up. I know you might say, it's not Higurashi, but think about it. We got this entity or entities, Nanuki, right? Ritual, right? Small town, right? There's plenty of series. But here I'm going. Follow me on this. This entity exists in this town. whatever the villagers, and it looks like particularly the elders of the village, were trying to do some ritual. And usually when these things happen, when you watch these type of series or read it, right, usually there has to be some festival or some big gathering to pray, create these ceremonies, these rituals, right, to pray to these entities to protect their town for the next harvest, the next year, or so on. Now, probably, based on what that, I'm guessing, inspector or detective, he was infected, right? Now, I'm not saying everybody, like in Hikaru, people are gonna go crazy because of events that things that happened, right? I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, probably the elders who were doing this ritual did something and messed up. And now they're all getting wiped out one by one. Hear me out where I'm going with this. Through the memories that Yoshiki had of Hikaru before the events that led to them going on a search for him, and then him missing for several months, and then he making his reappearance. Usually if somebody is missing for such a long period of time and they reappear, they're not going to look like how they look like before. They should look haggard, worn out, very skinny, lost of weight because they weren't able to take care of themselves whatsoever. Most likely Hikaru came back looking exactly like he did prior to his disappearance. So that ritual now, I'm just going off a long shot. I'm think pieces and everything. Manga readers, I'm going to need your help for this, okay? Because you guys read this, of course, as I say for any series, no spoilers. Other than from the chapters it adapted from for the episode that is airing. Other than that, nothing further. I'm wondering, when Hikaru in the memories, right, said, I'm going to the mountains. He told Yoshiki, I'm going to the mountains. And Yoshiki asked him, what are you going to the mountains for? What you got business going out on during the weekend? Hikaru couldn't answer him. I'm wondering if Hikaru had a play in the ritual and the ritual went wrong. Hence why he was in his position. Now, probably not everybody knows what goes on when it comes to these rituals. Not everybody in this village does. But it does look like these elders, they do. And so they're getting taken out because they did something wrong. Now, this entity, this creature, this alien, right? I'm not saying alien from outer space, but it's alien in the sense of like, it's unknown. Humans have not identified it aside from this particular special force that, as they stated, they didn't go out of business because it's showing its head again, right? And the name is called Nanuki, I believe, and they're investigating again. I'm gonna go off on the far limb that Hikaru was the sacrifice, and they messed up the sacrifice. And whatever this entity is, seeing as it needs a new host body, and probably Nanoki was supposed to be the one that took over the sacrifice, alright? Which was Hikaru. Or Hikaru probably stumbled upon this ritual that was going on and realized, oh, something is wrong, something is amiss, I need to get out of here. And he ended up injured and he's on the brink of death. He didn't come home on time like he should, hence the search party. And then that's where this entity, and probably this entity is Nanoki or something, or part of it, entered Hikaru's body, took over his body. Now, obviously, this entity has Hikaru's memories. So anything it's saying while also experiencing is from Hikaru's memories. So if he says along the lines like, I like you, I love you to Yoshiki, even though the actual Hikaru that did live didn't say it, but because this new entity is playing the role of Hikaru and it's going through his memory bank, and it's a very honest entity, it's not going to hide nothing, right? Those feelings are real. Those feelings are very much real, but it's very airy because it's just like, you don't know if this entity understands humans' emotions. Like it's cosplaying a human, and that's why it's so off to Yoshiki, because it's just like, it's not Hikaru, it's not as authentic or as profound as the real Hikaru if he was to say, yes, I did like you. It's playing a role. So yes, it's speaking from Hikaru's memories, which are as true as they are, but does that mean for the entity that took over Hikaru, is it its own feelings, or is it just using the feelings of Hikaru past to explain itself? Because as you clearly saw, there was like a split in between when Yoshiki asked, and because of like the scenery and everything, it was a split. Like one half looked like Hikaru, but the other half looked very dark, saying that like it's very blank, it's haunting, and it's not very understanding of the human, if you will, if you could follow up what I'm saying. You know, they were dropping a lot of hints in this, so it's just like Yoshiki has to deal with something that's not Hikaru, but it's playing Hikaru. And we're gonna obviously, because a lot of the times when you see these type of stories and everything, and you have an entity taking over the human's body, and now the human body is acting as the host and everything, and it's searching through the memory banks and everything, it's going to explain a lot of the things that the human was holding within but never spoke about. But it's just like, it's so alarming to whoever is in the space to receive that message, because it's just like, I would have preferred to hear that information, that news, from the person that was before you took over their body. And now I am completely, one, devastated because I lost the person that I cared about the most. Someone who, you know, who's been there with me from the jump or whatever. We have a very close bond. And now I no longer have them. I have a shell of a version of them, right? So it's just like, I can see where Yoshiki is going to be so conflicted throughout this story, because it's just like, on one hand, physically, Hikaru is here, but in terms of presence, like the physical body is here, but in terms of his emotional, just the Hikaru he knew, he came to care about, love and everything, he's not here. And now he has to keep this secret. And that woman that they passed by that was at the shop, I don't know if that was, I doubt that was his mom, but someone that's probably very close to the Hikaru before, something was off. And you always know that like when it's not the actual person, animals pick up on it like that, bro. They know. And now you got this entity running around taking out people. Again, the ritual went wrong. So that's just what my thoughts are on the first episode. It's creepy. Like, bro, I listen, I know I read and I watch, and I'm currently reading Dark Gathering, but I can see the horror elements in this. Just, I hope it's not too much to the point that I'm gonna spook myself. I'm gonna get my teddy bear. I swear to everything. If you ever watch my Dark Gatherings series on here, I had to clutch that teddy bear how much times because of how spooked I got. Still good series. It's like Pokemon Gone Wrong met I don't know, Corpse Party, The Grudge. It met several elements of horror, but it's like Pokemon too. But if you know, you know. But nonetheless, I really did enjoy the first episode. I'm really more so for the mystery that's going to go on, and just like how how is Yoshiki just going to deal with all of this? This is just like, if I was in Yoshiki's, in his spot, honestly, I don't know what I would do. I'll cry every day, bro. Honestly, I will cry because it's just like, I gotta deal with this, bro. And on top of that, the problems I'm dealing at home, my parents constantly arguing and everything. My sister is staying at home, not going to school. Is she getting bullied? What am I going to do about my... Nah. Honestly, Yoshiki is a stronger person than me. You know, in all honesty. I'm surprised he didn't crash out. It would have been completely valid. In all... Bro, it would have been 110% valid. But nonetheless, if you already watched episode 1 and you decide to rewatch it several times again, if you are a manga reader, of course, again, like I said, no spoilers past episode 1 and past, like, don't give me no spoilers for episode 2. I'm going to get to episode 2 in the next 2 days, so don't tell me nothing about episode 2, okay? But do tell me how you felt about this first episode versus the chapter it adapted from. What were things that I missed? Things that, you know, you could explain a little bit further for me to understand. I'll drop all your comments down below, your thoughts, your feelings, all of that down below in the comment section below. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check it out. And I'm Kimmy-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!